Okay, so for stretch tonight, we will need either a Pilates ring like so. You could use a band or you could even use a tea towel. Whatever you've got lying around really, it's just to get a little bit of an extra juicy stretch in there. So if you've got something like that, go and grab it and we will get started. If you'd like to bring the knees a little bit further apart here, drop down a little bit deeper, you can. Just going to take a few breaths here, just relaxing down. Couple more breaths. All right, if your knees are in together, just bring them further apart, keeping your toes closer together. Walking the hands around to the right, finding your stretch down the left side of the body. To get a little bit deeper here, just drop that left armpit down towards the mat. It may not even necessarily move that much, but that will help you get into a bit deeper of a stretch here. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walking the hands back through center, then around to the left. Same thing here, walking them all the way around. And then to get that little bit deeper, drop your right armpit down towards the mat. Holding here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands back to center, bringing the knees close up in together. We're going to slide the hands forward, dropping the chest down, bum up. Dropping that chest down towards the mat. You can place your forehead down onto the ground here if you'd like. And just sinking down. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly walking the hands back down, dropping your bum back onto the heels, lifting up onto your hands and knees, happy cat, angry cat, dropping the tummy down, looking up and around the spine, look through to your knees. Dropping the tummy down, looking up and then around the spine, look through to your knees. Let's push that upper back right up towards the sky and then dropping down. Five more. And 4. 3. 2. Last ones. Each way. And then sink back into child's pose. Lifting up into angry cat, dropping into your cobra. Lifting back into angry cat, back into child's pose. So if you'd like to focus on your breath this evening, breathe in through angry cat, out through cobra. In through angry cat, out through child's pose. So we basically just breathe in to lift and out to drop. In to lift, out to drop. Find your own pace and rhythm here, finding what feels good. If you'd like to bring your feet further apart, you can. If you'd like to do some head checks or looking over those shoulders before moving back through center, angry cat into child's pose. We're going to go for another 30 seconds here. All right, let's do one more. We'll meet back in child's pose when we're done. Lifting the bum up by tucking the toes. Find your pike, right knee down in between the hands into pigeon. Untuck the back toes, dropping into your preferred position, whether that's staying on the hands, forearms, forehead, or body down onto the mat. 60 seconds here. With each breath out, sink deeper into your right hip. Keep holding here, doing well. 30 seconds to go. Holding for another 10. 3, 2, and 1. Hands into the mat. Tuck the back toes. Lift into your pike. Swap sides. Dropping down. Find your preferred position. And holding here for 60 seconds. Well, keep holding here. 30 seconds to go. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pushing the hands into the mat. Tuck the toes, bum up to the sky. Right foot down in between the hands. Drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. Into our lunge. We're going to move through this one today. So we're going to push forward into our lunge. And then we slowly walk the hands back, straighten out through the leg, point the toes up to the ceiling. And then we come forward, sink into the lunge. And then walk the hands back and point the toes up. Coming forward, drop down to the lunge and walking back. When you start to straighten out that leg, let's try and point those toes right up to the ceiling or back towards your nose. Forward and back. Sinking deeper into that lunge every time you come forward. Going for another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the hands all the way forward. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee, leg comes back. We're into pike. Left foot in between the hands. Drop the back knee down and tuck the back toes. Lunge, and then walk the hands back and straighten and point the toes. Forward and back. Sinking right into that lunge every time you come forward. Twenty seconds to go. Sinking deeper into that lunge. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way forward into your lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift into pike, gently drop the knees down, cross the feet, walking the hands back. And then bringing the legs, bring the feet together, I should say, and knees apart. We're going to bring those heels as close in as we can and then bring the body weight forward. You could also get your elbows into your knees. We're going to hold into this position for 60 seconds. With each breath out, see if you can come a little bit deeper into the stretch. Doing well, halfway there. I'm going to hold for another 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, shuffling about halfway down your mat. We're going to lay down, bring your whatever type of equipment you've got, whether it is a tea towel or a ring or a band. We are going to place our tea towel or whatever it is around that top padding of our foot, of our right foot. Okay, lift the leg up as you drop the spine down onto the mat. All right, try and straighten out as much through the leg here as you can, leaving your left leg down on the mat. We're going to drop the toes down towards our nose, and then we're going to point, okay? Drop them down and point. 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 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring our left leg in, drop the right leg down. Same thing again. We're going to drop down and point. Drop down and point. Down and point. Down and point. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. See if you can bring both legs in now. We're going to drop both sets of toes down and point. Down and point. Dropping those toes down towards your nose. And point. Down and point. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last ones. Beautiful. Okay, bring the left leg down onto the mat, keeping the right leg in. Dropping the toes down towards the nose. So in a moment, we're going to be dropping the leg out to the left. Out to the right, I should say. We've got our right leg in the ring. Our left leg is going to be glued down onto the mat, okay? So when we drop the leg out to the side, our left leg's going to stay where it is. So when you're ready, if you want to bring your right hand to hold on to both sides of your tea towel, you can, or just with the one hand to the ring. Drop the leg out to the right, keeping your left leg glued down onto the mat. So you're stopping you from kind of rolling all the way over, all right? So dropping the leg down as low as you can without rolling with that left leg. And then point the toes back towards your face. Beautiful, that's it, keep holding here. Another 20 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting the leg back up to the ceiling. Grab hold with your left hand. Now we can allow the left leg to roll here as we drop the leg over to the left. Okay, so right leg is dropping over the body. Beautiful, that's it. Now from here, our gaze can be up to the ceiling or over our right shoulder. Another 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Lifting the leg back up. We're going to swap legs. So pop the left foot in, right leg drops down. Dropping the toes down towards your nose. We're going to drop the leg out to the left. Super gluing the right leg down to the mat. Dropping the left leg out to the left. Pointing the toes back towards your face. Fifteen seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting the leg up. And then we take it over to the right. You can allow the right leg to roll here. Our gaze can either stay up to the ceiling or over the left shoulder. Holding for another 15. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting back up, releasing down. You can bring those feet into the ground here. Wide knee rock, knees rock down to one side, look over the opposite shoulder, then over to the other, over the opposite shoulder. Three, 2, and last ones each way. Okay, so we're just going to use our tea towel, ring, whatever we've got for one more stretch. So this is going to be our figure 4 stretch, but we're going to get a little bit deeper into it. So hooking your right foot in, okay, leg is long, right leg is long. We're going to take our left foot and bring it in front of our right knee. That's it. Now from here, we're going to pull the leg closer towards our body and then bend into the right knee. And you should feel that get into your glute pretty strong. Beautiful, that's it. So you may find you're getting a really good stretch without even bending into the right knee. If you feel like you can get a little bit more, bend into the right knee. So that starts to push the left leg closer towards your body, getting right into that left glute. You're going to hold for another 30 seconds here. You can have your chin to chest or your head down onto the ground, whatever feels most comfortable for you, really. Go, the cat's back for a visit. Holding for another 10. and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's swap legs. Okay, so left leg is long, right leg comes over the left. Then pull the leg closer towards the body, then bend into that left knee. Beautiful, that's it. "30 seconds. Almost there. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing down. Dropping the feet and the hands down. Again, you can have a nice little rock side to side here. Okay, we are going to come over to our side first. So just rolling over to whatever side's facing the camera. We're going to support our head with our hand, taking both legs long and then kicking your top heel towards your bum. Bring your hand to your ankle and then we're going to pull that heel towards our bum. Okay, with each breath out, just see if you can get that little bit deeper into your stretch. Got 30 seconds to go. Beautiful. Keep holding here. I need to kick this cat out because she's getting in behind the camera. We'll hold for another 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, taking a nice deep bend in the knees. Both arms come out in front. We're going into our arm circles. Arm comes up, overhead, down past the waistband, reaching over the other hand, all the way back and around. Just taking your time. You're welcome to close your eyes here as well. 2 more in this direction. One more, biggest circle you've got, and then we reverse the circle. We're going down past the waistband, up, overhead and around. Down past the waistband, up, overhead and around, opening up through the chest as the arm comes back behind. We'll go for another 4. And 3. Two. And 1 more. Okay, now bring your hands back in line with each other. We're going to open and close the book. So we're going to lift the arm up to the sky and drop the hand as far back as you can. See if you can get both shoulder blades down. Then lift up and close the book. Open the book and close the book. Keep going here. We'll go for another 5. See if you can get both shoulder blades down onto the ground. 2 more. Last one. Bring the arm all the way back. We're going to just roll straight over to the other side. We'll start with our leg first. So taking the legs long, grab your top leg, grab around your ankle, pulling that heel back towards your bum. Keep holding here another 30 seconds. And for another 10. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking a nice deep bend in those knees. Arms come out in front, reach over the bottom hand, up overhead, down and around. Overhead, down and around. Bringing that arm all the way back, opening up through the chest as that arm comes back behind. We'll go for another 3 and then we reverse. Two. Last one. All right, let's reverse. We go down past the waistband, up, overhead and around. I've got 3. Two. Last one. All right, we're going to open and close the book again. So when you're ready, bring the hands in line, bring the arm up to the sky, and then drop it back. Up and over, closing the book. Open. See if you can get both shoulder blades down onto the mat and close for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Open and close. Rolling back over onto your back. We're going to work our way back up to a seated position. So you could grab one or both knees and rock up, or however you would like to get there. And then coming into a cross-legged position. We're going to then untuck the toes from here. So just coming into a normal cross leg, then bring one foot forward, that front foot forward, and then that back foot just untuck as well. Dropping the knees down towards the ground. Beautiful. Hands in front, slide or walk them forward, dropping your head down towards the ground, but keeping your sit bones pushed down into the mat. And so very much like when we're in child's pose, we're pushing our sit bones back to our heels. In this position, we're just pushing those sit bones back down towards the mat. Okay, let's walk the hands around to the right. Holding here. Keep trying to reach those fingertips forward with each exhale, keeping both sit bones on the mat. And let's walk or slide the hands around to the other side. Keep holding here, reaching those fingertips further with each exhale. Holding for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting back up. Let's swap the legs around now. So bring that back leg forward. And again, just keeping your feet untucked. Knees are dropping down towards the mat. Sliding the hands forward. Reaching them as far forward as you can. Keeping both sit bones down on the mat. Keep reaching those fingertips just a little bit further with each exhale. All right, let's bring in the hands around to the left. With each exhale, try and reach those fingertips just a little bit further. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk or slide those hands around to the other side. With each breath out, try and get those fingertips just a little bit further away. Another 10. 3, 2, and 1. Walking the hands back through center, restack. Beautiful. All right, from here, we'll actually just do our neck and shoulders. So just coming into a cross-legged position, whatever feels most comfortable for you. You can have your legs out in front as well if you prefer. Hands onto your knees, sitting up nice and tall through the spine. You're welcome to close your eyes. Chin to chest, head all the way back. Chin to chest, head all the way back. Two, and 1. Coming up, right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Let's move into our head circles now. Chin to chest, head all the way around one way, all the way back, around the other way, and then reverse. Chin to chest and reverse. Two more each way. Last ones each way. Coming all the way back up, bring your right hand over your left ear, drop the head down to the left shoulder drops down away from the ear. Holding for 10. Looking under your right armpit. Holding for 10. Three, two, one. Coming up. Hand over the right ear. Head down to left. Right shoulder drops away from the ear. Holding for 10. Now looking under your left armpit. Five, four, three, two, and one. Coming up, hands onto your chest, a light amount of pressure. Head goes all the way back, and we're just gonna hold, taking the head all the way back. Holding for 10. 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming all the way back up. Coming all the way back and then off to the right. Holding for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way back up. Head all the way back and off to the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Interlace the hands behind the head. Nice and tall, looking up to the ceiling. Then around the spine, drop the elbows together. Curl into a ball, dropping your head down. And then lift up, arching through the spine, look up to the sky. And round, drop down. Allow your arms to become heavy as they pull down on your head to give you that stretch through the back of the neck. And lift. We'll go for 3. And 2. And last ones. Beautiful. All right, from here, bringing both hands over, pushing back into child's pose. Reaching the hands as far forward as you can. Dropping your bum down to your heels. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting up onto your hands and knees. Right hand lifts up to the sky. We're going to thread the needle, but we're just going to hold, okay? So thread the needle. Rest the arm down onto the mat. You can take a nice deep bend in that left arm here. And just sinking here into your stretch. Hopefully you're starting to feel a little stretch through the shoulder. Now to get a little bit deeper into that stretch in the shoulder, think about the left side of your chest rotating down towards the mat. And again, this movement could be very, very small. Just get that little bit more into the shoulder. Beautiful, that's it. Holding here, we'll just hold for another 20 seconds. Holding for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting up. Let's swap sides. Left hand lifts up to the sky, open up through the chest, thread the needle, rest the arm down onto the mat, bending that right arm. And again, just to get a little bit deeper into the shoulder stretch, think about the right side of your chest rotating down towards the mat. Holding for another 10. 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up. All right, we're going to finish off the last about a minute and a half with some nice deep belly breaths. So whatever position you find most comfortable for this one, whether you want to stay cross-legged or lay down onto the mat, you could pop a pillow under your knees or under your head, whatever's most comfortable for you. You're going to place one hand on the belly, place the other hand on your chest. Just take a couple of normal breaths to begin with. Just feeling your hand on your chest rising and falling with the breath. And your next inhale, inhale deeply into the belly. Expand the belly with air. Feel your hand rising with the belly. And then exhale all of the air out of your mouth. Allowing your hand to drop down with the belly. And again, just finding your own pace and rhythm with your breath here, expanding into the belly, filling the belly with air. Feel your hand rise and fall with the breath. Continuing here. Just going to go for another 30 seconds. Expanding the belly, full of air. Take one more deep breath into the belly, expanding the belly with air, and exhale all of the air out of your mouth, and then return back to your regular breath. When you're ready, open your eyes. You can rock your knees side to side or whatever feels nice. And then just take your time coming back up. And we are all done for the evening.